Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Encased here on Not Your Professional Walkthrough channel with me, your host, Max. So in the previous episode, we finally made our way to the basement or the excavation mine of the Nashville station. However, if we try to enter and go towards this relic, the sort of darkness starts to damage us rather fast. So apparently what I need to do is find some sort of 3 generators in here and turn them all on in order for us to hopefully be able to go and then do whatever needs to be done. I don't know, I did not read too much into it because I did not want to have the game too much spoiled for me, and because this is me playing this for like the first time ever, it's also...
Attention. Power circuit already on. No reboot required.
It's gonna be all over the damn place. So I just want to double check these things. And I have also took a look at one thing, and it apparently seems that you can actually get a secret achievement, and it's called something like No Man Left Behind, or nobody, or one survivor only, or some BS like that. And apparently what it does is that you have to kill all these people who are the survivors of the group who has been sent here to figure out what happened originally. And once you do basically this, you even have to kill that guy who's like on the top floor and is unable to leave because the elevator has been broken down and everything. So yeah, you have to basically kill all these people, but because they would fight back, it would not be so easy. And here seems the never-ending problem of me having to deal with the fact that I do not have the goddamn, what you call it, the goddamn, the goddamn locksmith or lockpick. Yeah, I did invest some skills into lockpicking because based on my experience from games like Fallout, there's usually 10 times more locked doors than there actually is like hackable terminals. And we're starting to also run low on the goddamn ammunition for our energy weapon, which is a little bit concerning, especially because I decided to go for an energy build. Now eventually when we reach like the 6th level or something, I should be able to pick up another perk which will tremendously help me out. But right now I need to somehow figure out if I have actually fixed this issue, and if I will be able to do something, or if I will be totally screwed here. It seems like we are taking damage yet again. So I'm not sure if I have interacted with all the terminals or if I should try and make a run for it. The issue is I'm not sure if I do possess items like the stim packs. Yeah, I have one more medkit, which is not the best thing ever. I'm trying to figure out what would just simply happen if I would literally like try to go in. Okay, so right now we're not suffering so much damage. Or are we? I think I'm gonna die here as is. Yeah, I fucked up. Okay. Let's try to reload. There has to be some sort of 3 generators that need to be turned on in order for it to work. So, Nashville Cave, right? This area has no enemies, but there is a puzzle you must solve. It is highly recommended that you have a full health or have ways to heal before continuing. The Nashville relic that you need to inspect is just north of where you start. However, approaching it right now will inflict consuming darkness status on you, which will kill you before you reach the relic. To counteract this, you need to activate the lightning. There are 3 generators you need to activate to get the lightning on. The first one is near the caution zone. Okay, so that's this one, right? This is the circuit terminal number 1. Okay, And once it's on, you have to keep it on. The lightning control panel is nearby as well, but it won't be used yet. So the second thing which we would have to go and do is turn on it seems like this one. So let's go double check it. See if we can actually do it this time. Maybe I'll be able to extract those items which I dropped because I died like a total idiot. It's seriously pissing me off that I don't have enough lockpicking skill in order to learn or do what I need to do. Let's take these craftable things and the ammunition. I'm gonna seriously have to figure out if I'll be able to craft eventually something in some crafting bench or whatnot.
Attention. Power circuit already on. No reboot required.
And the third will be near the unknown glowing relic, and you will have to go up, walk to it to reach it. So I'm trying to go like based on the goddamn pictures on the website which I found. Like, if you would play this for the second time or something and you would want to actually get that secret achievement that you're like the only survivor, you can probably go for some asshole build or some stealthy sneaky criminal with some military pass and high sneak or something, super high perception, whatever, and then maybe you will be able to do it. But yeah, like before leaving, you will see Ronald and Louise just nearby the glowing relic. You need to kill them to get the Nobody Returns achievement, though they will fight back. If you did not kill Tim earlier, head back to the first level where you first fell in to find him and kill him for the achievement. So I don't really know if I really want to kill these people. I don't see any reason for me to do so, but now the three things should be on.
Power circuit already on.
So the question is if that is enough or... Okay, so go back to the lightning control panel and turn it on. It will require emergency power. There isn't an object called emergency power. It's actually a mobile generator that will require you to walk out in the area where consuming darkness can affect you. Thankfully, it's not too far away. And it's in the same area as Alan Hatch and Kiwi something something. So this should be therefore the goddamn thing, huh? Okay, so let's see if I will be able to survive this or if I will fuck up again. So let's run towards it. We're starting to take that damage. Okay, we're starting to see some movement. I'm almost freaking dead. Okay, so let's see. Medkit. It's gonna help us somewhat, but it's really not good. Overview. Allows you to upgrade the Psy Glove. I should really start to use these things then, since I should have some slight psychic abilities or whatnot. Okay, so when you have activated it, quickly run back and use the control panel again. It should create a lightning path that will prevent consuming darkness from eating away at your health.
Attention. Power.
So...
Do you have any documents for this servo shell?
I'm not sure which one of these suckers is now the one that I'm supposed to take a look at. So I have activated the thing. Yeah, I'm not sure if now it will be okay to go there since we activated the... I'm playing this for the first time. I'm quite sure whenever someone will actually go and pick up this game. I still cannot believe this thing is done on the Unity engine. Like, holy shit. What is this? Scan. This will give us some additional points. Okay. Additional experience. Use, examine. Excavation zone lightning control panel.
Lighting enabled.
So now the lightning will be turned on. And we should be able to reach the relic. Okay, we're no longer taking the damage. But we have to follow the pathway that is covered in the light. Honestly, if I did not have the guide, I would be so fucked here. It would take me forever to figure this shit out. Like, no joke. No joke. Okay, so Nashville relic. Examine. Do I use it, or what do I do here?
This amber orange ball hovering above the scientific equipment connected to it seems to be the reason for what happened in Nashville. You can feel the waves of anomalous radiation emanating from it with your whole body. A pleasant tingling rolls through your skin, and each wave fills your head for a mere moment with strange, rapidly fading images. Without taking your eyes off the sphere, you move closer.
So scan the relic. Science 40, use the connected equipment to stabilize the relic state. Fly by the seat of your pants, discount the tubes from the freezers, and strip the relic of wires and detectors. Come what may, be satisfied with cursory examination of relic, call Steely loudly. So let's do 40.
You bend toward the equipment. It's possible the slight electric current being emitted somehow stimulates the artifact's activity, so you decrease the voltage. The cooling system is working 1/2 throttle, so you bring it up to 85%. These measures should reduce the anomalous radiation intensity. At least, that's what you're hoping for. You suddenly begin to feel numb. The prickling in your hands and the anomalous radiation pressing against your head grow weaker, but a frightening sensation rises in their stead. An unknown force detaches you from your body and takes you up into the cool, ringing silence. The Maelstrom hanging above Nashville embraces you. All of your consciousness unfolds like a giant canvas, hurling you into a dark auditorium. You see the Maelstrom swirling over Nashville. Pulling you from the crumbling walls of the base, it lifts your mind above the world. It covers the lands of the dome like a gigantic spot, in the swirling shadow of which the lights of human consciousness flicker. Some of them fade away, barely in contact with the Maelstrom. Others grow dimmer and blink painfully. Some glow with a strange, cold light. Gaining strength, the Maelstrom, rushing westward, comes crashing down onto the southern lands of the dome, leaving behind hundreds of fluttering and slowly fading lights. After sweeping out Concord and Spire Station, the Maelstrom finally calms down. It hangs in the very center of the dome, like a majestic, lazily swirling vortex, and your mind rushes about within it like a shining spark.
Okay. Gabriel, my colleague and longtime friend, calls it the halo eye phenomenon. He's convinced that this is iris pattern, which appears in all the irradiated subjects, is more than change in pigmentation. This is a symptom, and I assure you it is no way connected with the mental space phenomenon, a kind of zone of consciousness where people's minds are able to freely meet and connect. What? Yes, mental space phenomenon. It's my term. From a speech by some guy in May 1977.
It takes you some time to realize that you're wandering through a fog. Eventually, the dull, white nothingness begins to dissipate, slowly returning you to reality. A noise fills your ears, a rumble resembling the sound of waves rolling ashore. You step carefully through the white haze. Fragile bits of rock crackle under your feet. Vague shadows appear from the mist over your head. Breached concrete plate bristling with exposed armature. The dusty drill of an earth mover lying on its side. Yellowed documents, boxes. Crushed steel closets that tumbled down through gaps in the floor. The space beneath your feet resembles thick but perfectly transparent ice. A vortex of clouds spins slowly below, the lights still flickering. They're the same lights you saw when you first touched the sphere. The lights are actively moving, wandering, gathering. Iridescent, they form both small and large groups, and the desert far below changes, following their pattern. Settlements appear in the north, in the east, in the west, and even in the dull yellow barrens of the south. They grow right before your eyes, as if time were moving ahead at incredible speed.
Whoa. What the hell? What? Okay, this is some freaky stuff. So, I'm not sure if I've leveled up or whatnot, but okay. Ronald Steele, Claire Morgan, Tim Ginsberg, and Aaron Maville. Steele's face, wise, confident, and confused as ever, seems to be lit by the screen of an invisible computer. He looks up at you and smiles appears on his lips. You, wow, this is amusing. I was certain you were dead. He walks up and touches you with his palm, but you feel nothing. Ronald looks disappointed. His uncertain gesture suggests he feels nothing, just like you. What was I hoping for anyway? Steele looks you in the eyes. Do you know how unreal it was to survive and keep my sanity with all the psychic stress Maelstrom was generating? A lot of people lost their minds. That was what we saw here, and what happened after the Ankara, on the west side of the dome. You know, I'm locked inside my head right now. From my perspective, it looks like a computer room where Louise locked me in. How ironic.
Clara is surrounded with white light and mist, her hands clasped in prayer. She reminds you of an angel statue from some reformist church. Seeing you, her expression changes. She crosses herself, mumbling under her breath.
Okay, ask if she knows what happened. Your question puzzles Clara.
I was having lunch, and then you appeared. Out of nowhere.
She nervously touches the cross hanging from her neck. She steps towards you and kneels.
I must repent.
Clara's voice trembles.
When Maelstrom broke, I didn't try to save anyone. I just got in the truck and drove away. I'm a terrible sinner. I know. I hope you're in heaven.
She raises a face distorted with suffering.
I don't think we're in hell or in heaven, but I'm gonna tell her we don't know where we are.
Clara sighs heavily.
I see. Why are you appearing to me? Is this some sort of a sign? Do you know about signs? This is when...
Her voice suddenly becomes deep and thick. She drawls as if her words were being played from a corrupted tape. Clara's face alters subtly, as if it had turned to stone.
Abbott is very kind to me, but his faith is nothing I could get used to.
She says in a dull voice.
Okay, that was weird.
Come on, don't be shy.
Holy shit, he looks at his empty hand with a puzzled expression. Ginsberg looks up and examines your face with suspicious squint. Do I know you? Hey, yes I do. Shit. Oh shit, I should quit with this crap. Those glasses fry up your brain real quick. He points at his head with awkward laugh. Ask where you are now. Ask what crap he's talking about. Ginsberg passed a hand before his face. Have you gone nuts? Or just it's me? I just said the glasses. The glasses. Church teleglasses. Electronic augmented reality device developed by technologists of the Church of Maelstrom. Parishioners have such glasses enabled them to see the world in its true beauty, okay? The church sells this crap. Or maybe it's not the glasses. I see all kinds of shit here since that day. People just pay cash and speak to me. His face abruptly goes blank and his voice sounds dead and dull. Not everyone can escape from Nashville. That means something, doesn't it? He says, gazing at your face with glassy eyes.
There's no doubt. The funny, scruffy old man standing before you is Aaron Melville, the old man from the gas station. He also recognizes you. A smile wrinkles his already wrinkled face.
Ah, it's you. Long time no see, sweetheart.
Why does he call a guy sweetheart?
Melville examines you closely.
Safe and sound, I see. How'd you pull that off? No one survived where you were heading. The only worst place is the center of the dome, where the spire... Well, you know.
The old man points vaguely upwards with his crooked finger.
You're aware, aren't you? The spire is fallen. Now the road's closed. As if folks would want to come here anyway. And here we stay like crabs in a barrel.
He thumps his timber leg on the ground, driving the mist away.
Don't think that I'm complaining. My business is on a roll. They come and they go.
Melville's face seems to petrify. He speaks slowly, but flounders anyway.
The gas station can be crowded nowadays. Everybody needs my gas station. Folks went crazy, I tell you. Fighting over nothing.
The old man woefully shakes his head.
Okay. So what the hell do I do now? Whoa, what are these pictures?
A dazzling supernova-like flash sweeps across your view. The lights, frozen in the desert, start to move, and a cloudy funnel begins to slowly trail after them. The funnel spreads out under your feet. Flickering waves of lights drift northward, driven by the winds of a maelstrom. Not just a maelstrom. Maelstrom. Its shadow covers the west and south of the dome, as if it was extinguishing the lights scattered across the desert.
So Maelstrom is a stream of psychic energy concentrated close to the center of the dome in the form of a tornado. Maglonomaly has a destructive effect on the psyche of intelligent creatures. Anyone directly exposed usually goes insane. Less commonly, they acquire psi abilities. Research suggests Maelstrom has a complex consciousness, but no direct evidence of this has yet been found. Okay. Martin Kingsley.
Van Olden looks the same as he did during your first meeting. The same shiny glasses with thin rims, an arrogant expression, and a stopwatch clutched in his hands. He's examining a shred of mist hanging in the air. He's so involved in his research that he doesn't notice you at first. Meeting your eyes, the scientist instantly darts back. Then he comes up to you and begins to palpate your face, hands, and clothes. His fingers seem to sink in your face. Sebastian Van Olden screws up his lips scornfully.
Yes, of course. A thought form, like the pink mist, I suppose, or any other similar anomaly. As was to be expected.
Tell him Concord's electrical anomalies aren't the threat new employees should be prepared for. Ask him if he still uses his stopwatch. Ask him about the thought form and the pink mist.
Light winces.
Have you any grasp of the context? I'm talking about anomalies. The pink mist is obviously a term particular to this field. A thought form. Well, it's a derivative of this pink mist. Eyewitnesses often see people in it.
Sebastian smiles dreamily.
I see answers in it myself. Numerological sequences which... But you probably wouldn't understand.
The scientist loses all interest in you, steps aside, and continues to study the mist. A gray-haired man, arms stiff at his sides, stands squinting short-sightedly into the mist. Kingsley is much shorter in person, and older. He notices you.
I never thought we'd meet again. I must thank you. Thanks to your report, I was able to start the evacuation in time.
Martin comes closer. You notice small changes in his uniform. Some of the insignia have been replaced by larger patches resembling military chevrons. Kingsley nods as if anticipating your question.
Yes, the uniform is new, but the man is the same. Head of Magellan Base. I intended to resign after the incident, but Nakamura decided otherwise. I couldn't argue with her.
He surveys the thick mist around you.
One thing's certain. You're standing here. That means you're alive. Yes, I know what this is, partly.
He looks you in the eye and says,
Scientists on the emulator project have been telling us a lot about it. Not everything, of course. Even they don't know what it is.
Okay. And this is trippy as hell.
You smell quartz and sand tempered in the sun. But as you try to penetrate the dispersing mist, you can't see any desert. The world around you is full of pictures. They're floating around like visions in some crystal ball. A hall covered with carpets. A golden Cronus logo on the wall among wine-red banners. A power plant. A city filled with lights. Mercenaries, soldiers, armored vehicles moving through the cool wasteland in the night. The spire of a temple spire, its searchlight shining into the night sky. White corridors of research complexes. The visions fade one after another until only the last remains. The black silhouette of a strange building towering up from the lighter sand. This picture freezes before your eyes, as if giving sense to everything that came before.
Oh my god, how long is this sequence?
You hear heels clicking. A dark figure appears out of the mist before you. It's a woman. You've never met her, but you feel as though you've seen her face 1,000 times. You even know the sound of her voice, although you have no idea where you could have heard it. She looks at you with surprise. Then she frowns pensively and steps closer. She stands so close you can see multicolored reflections in her bionic eye. After poking you to confirm your ethereal nature, she waves her hand left to right. Obviously, she's hoping to disperse you like mist. Naturally, she fails. The woman chuckles discontentedly and leaves. The clicking of her heels fades quickly away.
Okay, that was pointless.
A wizened old man, long and lean as a scarecrow, leans over to examine you with the curiosity of a vulture. His long, yellow-white robes fall down in waves and rustle quietly. His stony black eyes resemble those of a blind man, but their gaze is fixed on you.
Such remarkable technology.
He says in a low, well-modulated voice. This voice seems to belong to some other person. He smiles, a warm and kindly expression, wildly at odds with the menace in his eyes.
Name your price, and I'll buy your design. But be reasonable. Take time with your answer. Think it through.
With the smile still fixed on his face, he steps back into the mist, never taking his eyes off you. The fuzzy mist, as if whisked with a mixer, looks like slowly dissolving clouds. A short, chubby little man in a camouflage cap and army shirt steps fussily out of the white. He clasps his hands behind his back and stops a few steps away, scanning you with his gaze. Vivid interest flashes in his eyes. He clears his throat.
I'm out of jokes about death. Or about Mr. Christ. I'm out of jokes about hallucinations. Although hallucinations under the dome aren't any joke, but an everyday reality.
The man circles you. His glance bounces from your face to your uniform to your shoes and back.
But you are something else. So, let a pre-war haircut, all-time uniform, clean and pressed. Shoes aren't worn out, just got them.
He recites with enthusiasm. He frees his plump palm and carefully touches you with one finger.
You are ethereal, but light-tight. You respond to my movements. You are not using an image that's familiar to me. You don't look like anyone I know. And your badge says...
He raises himself on tiptoes and fixes his eyes upon your badge.
The name. Of course. Of course. The name.
He flings his arms about and leaves without even saying goodbye. The mist seems to slam shut behind his back, like a pair of wing doors closing. The fluctuant white slowly settles. A man and a woman stand before you. The woman rolls her eyes discontentedly.
Are you serious? Tuesday, I tell you. Wednesday, I tell you. Thursday. How come I always repeat the same thing? I can't sleep without my pills. You're the man. You're responsible for me. The nightstand. The top drawer. There they are. Oh, my pills. Just say pills before we go to sleep. Is that so difficult, Johan?
She pushes him lightly on the shoulder. The man nods automatically, lost in thought. The woman clasps her hands in front of her chest. She's boiling with frustration.
I can't depend on you, can I? I haven't been able to relax in years because I have to control the situation for both of us. Johan! Hello! My pills! P-I-L-L-S!
Her shouts break through the man's pondering. He comes to his senses and stares at you in surprise. Then he turns to face his companion.
Olivia, don't shout. Make a habit of putting your pills on your pillow. Anyway, this isn't about the pills.
Olivia falters and points her finger at you.
And what is this? Or who is this? Mind telling me, without the never-ending riddles, Johan. Just tell me.
Johan gives you an appraising look.
Is it Maelstrom? Hobbit's trying out a new device? I don't know, darling. Now, be so kind to take these goddamn pills since you remembered. And if you must yell, do it quietly. I have a migraine.
The woman flings her arms up fiercely and walks away into the mist. Johan lets her go ahead, then follows. An unfamiliar woman steps out of the mist and looks at you with the wandering eyes of a mad person. She's wearing a tall, crudely made tin crown painted with gold powder enamel. She smiles, although on her, this expression is more like an evil grin. She begins to prowl around you in a circle, wary eyes locked on your face. While circling around you, she steps into the mist and stops in place, a vague, distant silhouette. The mist fades away. You see a short, dark-skinned man with a grim face. He's wearing a brightly colored turban. You take a step towards him, and he strides forward as if to block your way.
The ends justify the means, don't they? Have your scientists nothing better to do, Kimiko?
He asks, looking upward. The stranger raises his hand, forcing you to stop. He looks up again.
We have to be like the Soviet Union and Germany in the late 1930s. Mutual favors, mutual limits, parity. We've always worked on such terms.
As he finishes speaking, his lips stop. The man in the turban keeps standing there, a lean figure looking angrily upward.
Oh my god, make it stop. No more. I want to play some stuff, shoot some stuff, not do these weird interactions. I can't even rotate the camera here. But this is one weird sequence. Oh crap. Something must have gone wrong. Everything has been like flown or flung into bits and pieces. Don't see anyone standing here. I think this is the road which we took before. Issue is we will probably not have any medkits. We're reaching the way here. Okay, hold on. We have some points which we can invest, so let's take a look at that. Piloting, I'm not sure. Servo shell piloting basics. Movement speed penalty while wearing servo shells reduced. Interesting. Medicine. Tech would go up. Science criminal would go up. So we would need Tech 15, which we do have. So now we are a little bit better at this. Okay. Survival strip allows you to strip inventory items into parts. Interesting. Dismantling. Fatigue increases. Influence barter. Okay. So ability to trade. The cost of purchase item is reduced by 0.1 for each skill point. Goddamn. Okay. Light weapons, heavy weapons, high-tech weapons is what we do have equipped. Hand-to-hand melee weapons, contraptions, psionics, we have level 40. I think the amplified or applied skills would be beneficial. We have 19 points to redistribute, so I don't know. Hemostasis, fatigue plus 50 stops bleeding and gives protection from it from 1 round. Detoxification, okay. Cure radiation sickness. Pharmacology, the ability to make various chemicals and preparations with the help of chemistry workbench. This sounds actually quite freaking awesome. Science, high-tech modification. After studying the design high-tech weapons, you'll be able to improvise it on your own, which sounds quite useful. And influence, intimidation. I don't know, should we go into the survival? Sure. We still have to wait for the perk to kick in. I did not really invest into combat right now, but we should be okay in that department. Where the hell am I supposed to get up? This is all kind of blocked away. So it's as if the whole tunnel or the whole base of Nashville has collapsed upon itself. Which makes me wonder where the hell am I supposed to go now? Because I don't see any way of getting through here. Okay, there's something in here. Transition. Cannot do it while wearing the servo shell. That's disappointing. Really disappointing.
Light. Bright light. You shield your face with your hand. After the darkness of the cave, it feels like broken glass rubbed into your eyes. You slowly spread your fingers. At first, you can't see anything, only a blind whiteness. Gradually, the pulsating light resolves into the outlines of a red rock and a tall white structure at its foot. The screen on your Kairos blinks. The system reports an error while trying to update the built-in atlas. When the maps reload, the icons are gone. Only a single marker indicating your location remains. Well, you're still near Nashville, at least judging by the coordinates.
Okay. A wide wing employee, but he's dead, and there are some people. Letter on project emulator. Regent box, standard plastic container with Regent kit delivered to all scientists counter under the dome. It has many potential uses, not all of them legal. Okay.
Prohibited. Employee currently deployed to the danger zone must leave. Encouraged to seek asylum.
Not sure if everyone in here is hostile. Well, let's take a look. Trash container. Nothing. Okay, we are cooking something. Trash container. Jupiter moon car. Let's see.
The problem will be solved as soon as is feasible.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to use this damn thing. I don't have driving skill. Lean closer to the radio embedded in car's console. The emergency message is now coming through louder, but not any clearer. However, you can try to adjust its frequency. Rotate the turning knob. Rotate the control. The emergency message is now coming through loud and clear. Radio chatters. Attention, this is not a drill. In the area affected by the Maelstrom, Melgonomy Scenario 6C is currently taking place. Remaining in the yellow sector is prohibited. Employees currently deployed to the danger zone must leave the area immediately, following standard evacuation protocols. The announcer voice briefly replaced with static, then rumors. Resumes. All new committees, citizens are encouraged to seek asylum. The city is far enough from the yellow sector to be considered safe under current conditions. Distance whiling of emergency sirens can be heard through the speaker. The announcer keeps talking. Don't panic. Our scientists and security specialists are closely monitoring the Maelstrom phenomenon. Any registered movement of psi fronts will be closely monitored. We urge you not to spread false rumors about victims among the population. Maintain confidence in our new community authorities. The problem will be solved as soon as feasible. Attention, this is not a drill. Okay. Transit zone. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go up there or not. That's the thing. But it seems like these guys are actually affected by whatever was happening here. Just due to Freezer, Stormer. Those are some weird ass names. Can I execute like a sneak critical or something? It's like getting aware of my presence here, yet I don't see where this thing would lead me. There is a door over here which would lead somewhere. Question is if I'm supposed to sneak through here or what the hell am I supposed to do? Let's try to sneak past them. Pile of papers, flower pot, janitor's gear. Maybe there's something useful. Disinfectant, piece of cloth. You never know. Ooh, take it all. Flower pot, trash bin, the crates. I'm not sure if the crates are on the upper floor. Okay. So I was able to reach the higher floor, which is good. Maybe. Binocular facing south. Look into the binoculars. It's hot in the south and almost everything is drenched in sunlight. The red sands are covered with white spots. The binocular lens flash with merry flack of light. Only after you focus do you understand there's nothing merry about the view. There are bright pieces of the spire everywhere on the dunes where it fell during the incident. On the borders of the dunes you see squat buildings. Looks like the roadside picnic cafe is still intact, almost directly behind rises in the dark funnel-shaped silhouette of Maelstrom, and through it you can faintly see the ruins of Concord Station. Locate the familiar cafe. Examine the ruins of the spire. Maelstrom got unleashed. The spire broke down. The cyclopean structure collapsed, partially sliding down the dome to its foot, partly falling inward. Large pieces of the structure litter the sand dunes for miles around. Okay, locate the familiar cafe. Amazingly, the roadside picnic seems to have prospered since the incident. You see new buildings, a cleared road, movement, and lights in the windows. The place is at the very edge of Maelstrom's zone of influence, but neither the residents nor the guests seem to be concerned. Look more closely at Concord. The dark, ominous mass of Maelstrom cloaks the field of view to this direction, but you can occasionally see structures through rare gaps. There's all that's left of Concord Station, partially demolished by the same Maelstrom, partially destroyed by the fallen debris of the spire. Okay, point the lens of Maelstrom. You refocus the binocular to capture Maelstrom in the frame. The sight is overwhelming. Slowly, even lazily, it spins. Chains of greenish lightning periodically flashing across the surface. What can a man do against such power? Okay, binoculars facing east. Okay, look into them. So there's a bunch of things. The east abounds in sight of civilization. You can see almost intact roads, rare trade caravans, and buildings piled into settlements. Closer to the north of the sector is a complex of large squat buildings surrounded by slum belt. If memory serves, the Magellan bunker is hidden there somewhere underground. Look closer at the Magellan base. Of course, it would be great if you could see the underground bunker from the observation platform, but alas, the modern binocular doesn't yet have that capability. You have to rely on imagination and visual memory in old maps. However, you do manage to get a glimpse of a small parking lot surrounded by a concrete fence at the far end of the site. You can see a stocky building with airtight doors. This must be Magellan. Look closer, take a close look at the slums. This is definitely a city. The buildings look strictly functional and are crowded close together. Any kind of aesthetic has been sacrificed for durability, although the dome has its own standards. The barracks and hut zone of the outskirts of the city look quite typical. You see crudely fashioned construction materials, smoke from open fires, some rags flailing on the wind. All this is separated from the central settlement by a high wall and sturdy gate. Okay, is there old box? There might be something useful inside of that box. Binoculars to the north. The observation platform is located in the northern section. The borders as well as closer objects are clearly visible through the binoculars. Judging from the complex road junction nearby, there was once a major settlement there. Behind the ruins, a smooth long arc rises from the sand. It doesn't look like a creation of human hands. Look more closely at the road junction. A couple of years ago, you would have seen scurrying workers, asphalt pavers, and road rollers. The junction would have been a part of the newly developed infrastructure of the northern sector, but now the spire has collapsed and distributes no cargo. No one needs a modern city with a cargo terminal, storage facilities, and wide roads in these parts anymore. Focus on the arc. At first you think it looks like a small mountain range. The regular squad dune emerges from the sand and stretches along the horizon, sometimes hiding behind cliffs and hills. But after refocusing the binoculars, you can see the structure of the surface. Fragments repeating in strange but perceptible pattern are either an object or construction details. Try to look at the dome. Somewhere in the sands of the northern sector, far beyond the arc, overlooking the dunes, you can see the border of a dome. Its glimmering is barely visible behind the shimmering of the warm air, but you know for certain it is there, and it will never let you out. Okay, that's creepy as hell. Can we call in the elevator or not? Do I need to keep on a big box? Maybe we'll be able to crack this fucker open. Seems like now I'm able to do this. Oh wow, okay. Princess, heavy weapon, tactical rifle. We are definitely overcumbered, that's for sure. I want to know if I can actually climb this freaking ladder. We can do that, and I want to see what's in this box. Ah, shish kebab, I should have kept the damn lockpick. Can I craft the damn thing somehow by myself, or not at all? I can try to switch this for this, since we do have expertise in weapons. I'm not sure if I can equip... What does this do? Precision, minus 15 AP maximum, action points, okay. What does this do? Metallic seam ball surrounded by petals of the same material, such heavier, blah 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 blah. Unequip. This thing reduces my precision by 15, like screw that noise. I'm carrying way too much stuff. Elevator is out of order, awesome. Big box is empty. Why the hell did I use up my lockpick? Can I craft this thing? Reputation map, dome. Okay, so we have discovered only a small portion of the world. I think I saw like a snapshot of this, and this whole place is just covered with the locations. Inventory. Can I craft something here or not at all? And what's like my status? Can I maybe take a look at I don't know, how thirsty I am, or precision, encumbrance, inspiration, authority. Fatigue is quite high, thirst is low, hunger low, radiation. I definitely need to drop some of this shit because it's driving me nuts. Because this is gonna keep on increasing our fatigue, and yeah, it's just not good. But I kind of like that I got this big ass weapon, so I'm not sure. Maybe I'll be able to get the hell out of here without actually fighting these idiots. Which would be probably the preferred way to do this. 4 rounds in the magazine for this rifle. And I think this guy has actually a ranged weapon. And because we don't have the servo shell anymore, it might actually be quite bad for us to try and fight him. Especially since these idiots do love to do one thing, and that's to like run literally next to you and then start punching you and shooting you. So, I don't know. Let's try to get the hell out of here. Okay? Exit to the dome. Leave location. Nashville facility. Picnic neutral zone, Junktown. Magellan Station parking lot. I'm not sure where the hell to go. And we don't have a car, so this is gonna be quite annoying. Dome north border, relic wall. Maelstrom, probably no. Picnic neutral zone. I got no idea. Junktown slums. Magellan Station parking lot. I probably should... Nashville facility parking lot. That's where we Let's try the picnic neutral zone.
You wander through the desert and suddenly fall, fainting for a moment. A quiet hum, like that of a huge bell, fills your head. The space around you is again hidden behind waves of fog. But now it's different. This even white haze conceals everything unnecessary, highlighting the important. In the northeast, a flickering column of blue light can be seen, beating straight up through the clouds, like the beam of a huge lighthouse directed into the sky. Without taking your eyes off the beam, you struggle to get up. Each step requires great effort and your head is splitting. These are not the effects of sunstroke, and what you're seeing is no mirage. This is something else.
Okay.
Something is happening inside your head.
Use your medical knowledge to stabilize your condition.
Search through the pockets of your uniform and find several pills. Some to treat high blood pressure, and a few painkillers. You put the pills in your mouth, and after a while, you feel better. The headache and hum soon pass. All that remains is a slowly dissipating fog and the blue glow fading away in the distance. You've seen this fading glow before, but from a different angle. The explosion that flashed through the clouds pushed apart by Maelstrom. This strange beam of light is what remains. It must mean something. Maybe there to the northeast is where your path now lies.
Northeast? Should I... Yeah, let's... The forest is unexpectedly humid and the trees closely spaced for conditions under the dome. And indistinct noise leads you to large clearing. Not too far off, you glimpse some figures in the gas between the trees watching you. Try to quietly pass. Luck is on your side. You manage to sneak past without any trouble. You make sure no one is chasing you and keep walking. Enter the location. Let's see what happened to the station. Maybe, like, what, 100 years have passed or something since I last arrived here. I got no idea what's going on. I got no idea what's going on. But I'm hoping I'll be able to use the craft station. Mobile generators, servo shell storage, tools and appliances, cardboard box. Should I be even picking up more stuff? Supply barrel, metal box. Toolbox, cardboard box, metal box. Okay, what's that? CPS. Take it. Converter, generator, toolbox, stack of equipment. Nothing found. Metal box. Take it. Gunsmithing workbench. Might be useful. I might be able to make some ammo. I think I picked up some parts which should allow me to theoretically craft bullets for the energy weapon, but I'm not sure right now. Shotgun shells, grenades, I do have some of these things. Gunsmithing. Okay, craft one. So we were able to create 30 power cells, if I understand it correctly. Rifle bullets. I'm not sure if I have the sufficient skill to make this damn thing. But let's go for it. Pistol bullets. We don't have the polymetallic ore. Handgun cartridge, black powder, pistol bullets. Rifle cartridge casing. No, we don't have any of these things, unfortunately. Damn, that sucks. We'll be able to make the fuel. Incendiary mixture of volatile liquids with special additives which can be used for fuel for flamethrower. Okay, interesting. Canisters, hair, black soap. Yeah, sure, why the hell not? Maybe I'll be able to sell it. Crafting does increase your skills, so toolbox. Yes. Who are you? A broad-shouldered dwarvish woman is carefully setting a semi-transparent plastic flask. Her faded old badge reads Galina Belaska Engineer.
I'm all ears.
What are you prowling around, huh? Did you come here to bother me? I have business and I don't need any small talk. Inquire about the thing in her hand. Smell it. Doesn't stink, right? It's a filter, darling. What does everything need to be explained to you? I need it for some business of mine. The thing is, we had fresh water here, but it's long gone. Now this gizmo only pumps water through the water bath, poisoned, undrinkable. I thought it was the filter, but no, found a new one. Can you imagine? Installed it and right away I got gummed up with some nasty goo like snot. Ew. Look, the well's over there, but it's buried. You'll need a shovel to dig it out. If you go out a little further beyond the gas station, you'll see a sewer entrance. I've looked over there for schematics. The sewer and the pump here seem to be connected to the well, but I'm not sure. See, you write the details, say you think about it. Okay, let's accept it. So, is it here or something? Where am I supposed to go? Why are you here? A small dark-skinned guy, bundled up, worn a jacket. His badge reads Erm. A skinny hand sticks out from under his clothes, handing a streaming omelet wrapped in a bannock. The sentry chews absently, gazing towards the misty swamp.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that was weird as hell. Pile of stones, container. Let's see what's in the container, I guess. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing, huh? Pile of stones. Is this the thing where I'm supposed to use the shovel? Fuel barrel. Converter generator. Let's scan it first. Just for the experience.
What are you doing, you numbnut? The water's poisoned.
Okay. We need to somehow use this. Cannot use that. Boxes. Matches and some junk. Cronus firing terminal. I'm not sure what to do here. Weapon display case. It's locked. I don't have the skills.
Be kind, please. Don't touch this. It is mine.
Okay. Oh, who the hell are you? Blah, 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 blah. Middle-aged woman, stained white jumpsuit, raises her heavy stare at you. Her neck and collar are covered with faintly glittering, ichor oozing scales. Her badge reads Bella.
Good day to you.
Must want to trade your employee motivation program data, Bella says in croaky voice. She scratches her neck, staring at you balefully. Use forefather points to trade. Use Cronus points. Ask how she guessed. Ask about scales on her neck. It's a sucky story and I don't like talking about it, but alright. I'm the type of person who likes sneaking into all kinds of places. It was a bit south of the wall, I think. I was a truck covered with these scales and a whole box of canned food inside. I thought God himself had given me a kiss on the cheek. Damn stew. A week later, this shit appeared. Yeah, I know it was stupid, but I keep a research journal now Might be if you use someone one day or maybe not. Okay, use 4 fodder. Let's take a look at what I can offer you for 4 fodder. Medical kit for 2 points. Agilone for 3 points. ARAD. Chemical reagent. Resuscitational medical kit for 2 points. I don't even know how many points I have. Oh, you have 10 4 fodder points. A chemical rad force, ARAD. Let's take these and okay, trade for Cronus points. You have 8 points. Medical kit, rad force, chemical answer not available.
Come back again.
Okay, so your personal box. Maybe I can store some shit in my personal box. I don't know if I'll be able to like access this thing from other locations. Hard to tell. Quite a lot of crap which I carry around, huh? Some relics, crowbar, shovel I do want to keep. We have 2 of these Andromedas. Maybe this will at least remove all this weight which is like overcumbering me. Side glove. I do want to somehow upgrade these gloves, but I just don't know how. Torpedo. There goes that. Maybe I'll be able to sell the shoes. Wrench. I'm still overcumbered. Jesus. Maybe it's all these goddamn weapons I keep carrying around. 66. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll be even using the melee weapons. I sure would love to find a goddamn merchant and try to see if I'll be actually able to sell them.
A girl in blue wing uniform is standing on the gas station's porch, leaning on a handrail, cradling a metal mug of some hot drink. She waves to you.
Hey, can I help you? I haven't seen you here before.
The blue readily offers her hand.
By the way, I'm Audrey Melville, and this is the Picnic Neutral Zone. We don't get involved in politics, we don't participate in conflicts, and we welcome any who respect our rules.
Okay. Ask what are the rules?
Audrey seems puzzled by this question.
This is the neutral zone. We don't participate in political games, and we don't approve of violence and banditry. If someone asks us for asylum, we'll protect them as long as they're in our territory. We also forbid gambling and prostitution. It's a tax-free zone for all trade operations, and all donations for the zone's general needs are voluntary. There are no other rules.
The girl wraps her hands around the mug again and glances over at you.
Ask who she is to old Melville.
She grins.
His granddaughter. Although sometimes I seem to be a sitter, a nanny, and an accountant. And a builder, and a cook, and just about anything, really.
Audrey gestures broadly around the gas station.
I spend my days here, fixing stuff up, selling CPS, gas, batteries. I also cook for everyone. And you know, we get quite a crowd around here sometimes. Everyone gets everything they need. So what do you need?
Help out picnic?
Audrey wrinkles her forehead.
Yes, there is something. There's a problem with cockroaches in the nearby swamp. Specifically, that there's too many of them. Can you deal with that? I'll show you the coordinates.
She pulls out her kairos.
Ask why they bother her?
The blue doesn't respond right away.
It's about the building they adopted. We can set up an outpost there if Maelstrom gets completely out of control. It doesn't threaten the gas station, since the apple tree protects us. But if crowds of madmen start showing up, we won't be able to hold the picnic. Then the fortress in the swamp will be our only hope of salvation.
Okay, agree.
Audrey puts the mug on the table.
Then go. Picnic will be grateful to you.
Tell her you want to trade.
Melville leaves the mug and takes out a key.
Let me open the workshop and I'll show you what I've got.
Okay, so maybe I'll be able to sell a bunch of these things. She's got 750 of these. Jetpacks. Mechanical repair kit. Rifle cartridge casing. Psionic weapon technical manual. Melee weapon technical manual. Light weapon technical manual. Interesting. Electric lockpick. 240 for that thing alone. Jeez Louise. Assault rifle. Rifle. I don't have all the stuff in my storage included here, so that sucks. I'm trying to figure out what would be like a list of things that I can sell. I can sell theoretically the fuel. Seems to have quite decent value. Canister. I do have all these magazines, science plus temporary, light weapons temporary, influence temporary. That sucks. Crayfish candy. Airgun powerlets. Pneumatic pistols and construction tools, as well as homemade soda. Okay, weird. I have eggs. I have this weird lucky cookie. Betamine. Pistol bullets. Disinfectant. 238. Pulled pork. Soda. 242. I do have other things which I would be able to sell to her, which would be awesome, because I don't think I'll be using them as is. Okay, so question is, if I need to literally walk back, pick up all this weird stuff from my box, trade with her again, and get some of this money. Crowbars. This, that. Let's try again.
Audrey puts down the cup. Melville.
So we have now a bunch of new things. Wasp, this thing. Want to keep the shovel. Taser, 250. Jesus Christ, only 250 for all these things. 300. How am I having the improved price? I don't even want to know what would happen if I would have like some really horrible character but low charisma. Piece of cloth. Okay. Bolt, relic dust, fiber optic cable, scissors. Cigarettes. I don't smoke. 350. This thing. I don't know if I'll ever use like a heavy flamethrower, so we can transfer this. I want to get as much money as I can here, because you just never know. Rifle cartridge, assault rifle cartridge, handgun cartridge. So the only thing which I would mean is is the black powder. So this will allow me to craft my own ammunition, which is cool. But that would mean that I would also need some casings. Assault rifle. Rifle. Okay. Hacking software. Trying to figure out what else to potentially sell here. Matches. Maybe one of these. Since they're only temporary, probably should hold on to them. Lump of greasy soil. Sooner or later, it accumulates in pockets for anyone who likes digging in the flower pots. Okay, let's sell the thing. Because, airplane, psychotic, substance, let's get rid of that. Duct tape, I'm gonna keep. Heated beans, heated ham. Third letter from Cronus. Does she have any medication? I don't see it. This is a bad deal for you. Are you sure? Oh, I need to give myself also the money. Jesus, okay. Well, probably I have to reduce the amount. Slightly increase. It's probably way too much. 649. Okay, 528. What the hell, man? 643. 579. 518. I don't understand this mechanic. Like, how the hell am I supposed to do this? So it's the adequate price. This is driving me nuts. Okay, hold on. $270. No, it went all to shit now. So I need like 200 at least. Okay. And now I need... Let's give ourselves one. 470. And now I need 80. Okay. Dunzo. Beautiful. Almost not overcumbered. Right. So now I do wonder if we can go into the gunsmithing workbench and actually craft the damn ammunition. Crap, I sold the scissors, huh? But I don't want the shiv anyhow. We don't have we don't have grenade, we don't have these. I don't have any more the high capacity power cells. Handgun. We can make a rifle, and we can make this. Okay. Okay. Don't have any more of the polymetallic ore. So I have crafted additional ammo. Ladder, janitor's gear. Is the guy still inside? Old Melville hasn't changed a bit. Same dirty jumpsuit, slight foolish expression, and strangely squinting eyes. Even the computer Aaron uses to play chess with is the same. The plastic case has yellowed somewhat, but the machine still works. Black wince. The speaker croaks as you walk up to the table. Why can't you stay at home? Why are you goofing around, bothering people? Is that you, sweetheart? Long time no see. How many years raced by? 2? Yeah, I think that's right. I've got a good memory for numbers. Ask what happened to his leg. Ask how his life is going. Tell him the gas station now reminds you of settlement. Tell him you want something to eat and drink. Ask him if he found missing shift relief. Huh, I've got some memory there, kid. Yeah, we did find him in the basement under the gas station, but he was, well, late. Necrotic buried with him like that. Ask what happened to his leg. Oh, alright, listen. When I had only been assigned here, I used to wander into the marsh. Supplies were short then, and there was a lot of stuff in the marshes left over from expedition. I figured I might find something useful out there. I was walking out there one day, I saw a cave, so I went in, and old fool that I am, inside was a generator and some other equipment, and a staircase leading down. Clearly an abandoned excavation site or something. But I got lucky and I decided I wouldn't go empty-handed. So heading downstairs, I heard a crash. I turned around and saw a huge rock climb up right from beneath the ground, except it wasn't rock, but an old AI, so I live and breathe. Okay. Damn, don't you know? It was one of those spooky crabs I used to see in the marshes all the time, called the owl. One day I stumbled across its nest, and the darn thing bit my leg off. Don't know how, but I managed to crawl to some hole where it couldn't reach me, and called my granddaughter on the walkie-talkie. Luckily, Al's scorching pincer seared off the wound. Otherwise, I had bled death right there. Okay, interesting. Offer to get Melville his leg back. Ask how his life is going. So 2 years have somehow passed. Interesting. Interesting. Servo shell, we don't have anything like that. And where is the marsh? Is it over down there? Where's the marsh? Path to swamp. Okay. So let's see what's gonna happen if we try to head down there and clear out those damn cockroaches or something. Maybe I'm gonna get totally fucked up. It's quite possible. Something is down there, something is down there. Don't know if I need to throw the damn bolts into these things. If that's like an anomaly or what the hell is this location. Cannot scan it. So that's something. Let's take a look down, see what's going on in here. There's definitely something over there with that skeleton. What the hell is that thing? Examine broken relic mechanism. Okay, interesting. I don't see the enemies. Let's go try and scan this thing. Gain some points. Steadying skeleton. Radiation is going up. So let's get the hell out of there. Maybe there's something over there. I'm not sure. See like a cave or something? Okay. That's gonna be a problem. Those things are quite massive. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're willing to enter. Kneeling position, leg shot, precise shot, single shot. I'm not sure what's the range of this damn thing. Okay, they are in range. Question is, yeah, like, it's quite the massive freaking HP pool. I'm not sure if I just have the gear to deal with this. Well, let's try to save before I get eaten by these damn cockroaches. Yeah, I don't think this is the right weapon. A night cockroach. A leg shot. It's in the range, but I just don't know. And high tempered shot. This has much shorter range. Totally missed. Okay. That cannot be good. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I don't think this is gonna go well for me. Especially if I keep missing. I would kill for some sort of grenade. Because they are so nicely grouped up. Together. Oh, come on. How the hell are you hitting all the targets? They need to implement some sort of system where, yeah, fuck this. I just simply don't have the necessary skill or gear in order to deal with these damn things by myself right now. So wasting goddamn time is absolutely pointless. Maybe one day we'll be able to return here. But for now, it's definitely a pass. Let's see what's inside over here. Maybe I'll be able to find something there. Seriously, if I don't have weapons which would be able to deal adequate damage to those things, why even bother? Transition, grotto, entrance, whatever grotto is. Rich and surprised, better than one dome, fully colonized, borders made permeable, wonderful place, truly open to the world. It will become a tourist mecca. Or whatever. What the frick? Oh, so that is probably the thing which took his leg off, because this seems like it's somehow superheated, which would probably explain the situation. Why he did not bleed out, I'm not sure. Not in the firing range. This thing is just super bulky. There is a relic which can be theoretically scanned, probably. It's that one. Maybe I'll be able to scan it when it like ventures into the other direction. Or maybe I won't be able to. No, it does not seem to be giving me the option to do this. But there's definitely something over there by it, or maybe I'm just wrong. I'm not sure if the mobile generator would do anything here. We can try, certainly. Fuel up the tank. You unscrew the cap, blah blah blah, start the generator. What does it do, though? Has it done anything? There are like some skeletons here. Or one skeleton. I'm not sure if I have done anything. Is it taking damage? No. I don't know. The generator is active, yet I do not know if it powers just about anything. Now I'm all intrigued to find out. Definitely don't think I have enough damage to put this damn thing down. I have no idea what does the generator power up now. Maybe I can sneak down here and find out something. Unfortunately, this seems to be dead and I cannot scan it for some reason. But there's a corpse over there. I don't think I'll be able to enter the damn cave with this thing roaming around here. I think it's taking damage. So it's like maybe a question of time before it gets killed by these pillars zapping it. But definitely did take some damage already. So it's when it enters this zone. Okay. This is gonna take forever for it to die like this. But it's making that round rather quickly, so I mean it's being shocked constantly. I would need at least half of its HP to be completely removed before I would be somewhat certain that yeah, I would be able to take this thing down, because right now Tesla's interface, immense, robotics, powerful, armored. Yeah, it's only taking like 8 points of damage. I'm quite sure I will have to wait it out a little bit longer. I'm not sure if I'll be able to like just pass the time. When there's danger nearby, it won't let you do this. I'm not even sure how much damage would I do to this damn thing. But it's seeking damage from energy weapons, so that's what we have. Ionization, energy damage. But still not going down fast enough. Okay, maybe I'll just speed this up and see if I can wait this out and get the damn robot to kill itself, and afterwards we'll be able to investigate its corpse and find out if we can return the leg to that guy and maybe get some reward or something. Okay, so it seems that no more damage will be dealt to the damn thing, because it's somehow absorbing it. But at least the majority of the HP pool of this thing has gone down significantly, so I'm gonna try to wait for it to get close. Fudge. It's not pursuing me, that's weird. Maybe it's because I missed that one round. Okay, but it did take the damage again from the damn pillar. Okay, now it knows. Oh wow, 26 damage, 15 damage. Does it have ranged attack? Holy shit. Certainly does. What the fuck was that? Okay, that's not good. We need to go and heal ourselves, if we can even. What's happening? Why can't I consume the goddamn medkit? It's seriously not allowing me. Something weird is going on. It's emanating some sort of aura. I'm gonna die here. Because fuck you. I just wasted all this damn time. You gotta be shitting me. Come on. I was certainly able to deal a lot of damage, but for some dumbass reason it then refused to let me do what I needed it to do. I'm not waiting another fucking 50 minutes or whatever time it took me to get here to do this again. Fuck that noise. Try to take care of it. Because I'm one stubborn idiot. I would like to do it with some cover, probably high temperature shot. Okay. We cannot shoot it now. Let's try to then increase our defense. Still taking damage from this fucking thing. That's a load of bullshit, this is. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna leave the region because there's just no point of me wasting time in the goddamn swamps when I cannot deal with these fuckers and it's just pointless. I'll need better gear, so on and such. And I hope that it's not like somehow time affected. Okay. What the frick? Yeah, let's get the hell out of this region. Apparently it was a bright idea to use those damn bolts. I'm gonna go back to the gas station. Don't really want to waste my medication and all these things on maybe killing the cockroaches or that big ass thing down there, so screw that noise. We're able to craft some stuff, we're able to sell some stuff. And now I'm thinking I'm gonna have to travel somewhere in order to figure out what's going on. Poisoned well. Let's see, maybe we'll be able to do this. Where's the damn well? A science workbench? What the hell is a science workbench? Is it here? Science workbench. I'm gonna use that thing. Maybe I'll be able to craft that medication or something. Or somewhat. I don't know. I want to try it out. Okay, so personal teleporter. That sounds freaking cool. Salute. Taser. Hypnosis sleeping. Jalapeno pepper spray. Starfall jetpack. Okay, except of plastic, we have everything. Holo 5. Harpoon, interesting. A simple lockpick. Made out of scissors. You gotta be shitting me, and I sold the scissors. Resuscitational kit. Turing auto hacker cloaking device. Robocharger. Interesting. I definitely should go and request those damn lockpicks or those damn scissors back. Why you
Audrey
make...
puts down the cup. Melville.
However, lockpicks out of scissors. That makes zero sense to me. Let's sell this booze, I guess. 26 only, Jesus. Let's sell him or her the heated beans. Coffee. Be just one. Now I'll be able to make those lockpicks. Simple lockpick. Gain 16 experience. Got 3 out of this. Okay. Next time I'll know to hold on to those damn things. And character data. On track. Completed. Failed. I have failed one thing already. Maelstrom. Your story. Maelstrom signal. North of the dome. That can be anything, honestly. Let's try to go for the Magellan. Gonna be absolutely brutal for our fatigue. Maybe I should try and camp. Okay. Search your personal box. So I'll be able to drop off this stuff whenever or whatever. Cool. Maybe technically speaking, I should then have like all these spare parts and all the other junk stashed in here. And only take it out. No, hold on. I'll need the bolts. Only take it out when I will need it for crafting or some gizmo. Pile of crystals. Duct tape, these things. Because I truly don't know. I don't really want to be flatulent, so screw that. Empty air gun. Just water. Wasn't able to upgrade anything. Rat force, some medication or whatnot. So I'll hold on to that. I'm definitely not overcumbered at least anymore. How do I sleep or something? I don't think I'll be able to cook stuff, that's for sure. Especially without any sort of resources. Okay, so I can sit, but I cannot sleep. I want to sleep, goddammit. Why can't I sleep? Rest. Let's sleep till 9-ish. Some believe in the dreams. One reviews every bit of information gathered during the day, or that you relive emotions you weren't permitted to feel, blah, 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 blah. Don't really care, don't really care, don't really care. Let's continue our trip. Well slept. So let's try to reach the Magellan Station. How is it showing me fatigue still? That's weird. And we are finally at the Magellan. So we're gonna leave this till the next episode. So I hope you all are gonna join me when that drops. You can obviously see from the save files whenever I try to click or save or load something. It's like from what, 2 weeks ago or something? I don't know. I just had to like get some rest and upload only a few things. So I hope in the meantime I will be able to provide you with some cool content too. So make sure to hit the notification bell so that you know when the next episodes for either Encased or any of the other games I'm covering currently are going to be released. I'm going to wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you all at the next one. Thank you all for watching, and bye-bye for now.